this is going on. So Tim shares this, and Tim, thank you for sharing this because this is really neat. I just kind of looked into this a little bit because it looks really, really interesting. Gross domestic product. How street artist Banksy turned bizarre trademark dispute into a fundraiser for migrant rescue ship. All right, so what's going on with Banksy? A lot of you guys know Banksy, the street artist. He spends a lot of his time in London. He does a lot of kind of street art. So here's what's happening. A greeting card company's attempts to take over the trademark to Banksy's name led the anonymous artist to create a new project designed to protect the rights to his name with the larger goal of supporting asylum seekers' rights. This is so cool. Overnight, well, it's not cool that this is happening to him, but this is a really interesting response. Overnight Tuesday, Banksy unveiled a storefront under the name Gross Domestic Product in the London suburb of Croydon. The store's merchandise will only be sold online for the next 2 weeks in order for Banksy to establish a way to satisfy the UK legal system that he owns and is actively utilizing his trademark. The store is the result of a dispute with the company that attempted to take over Banksy's trademark, an action that they were legally able to take because the artist does not sell merchandise. So Banksy's lawyer is speaking out about this. All proceeds from gross domestic product sales will go towards a new migrant rescue boat to replace a Spanish NGO ship, Open Arms, that was confiscated by Italian authorities last year after it docked in a port carrying more than 200 refugees. Okay, so I'm not fluent in that story. The story that's referring to, I'm not fluent in that. I don't know all the details there. But what's basically going on here, Banksy, the street artist Banksy, there's a law in the UK that if you're not using your trademark, then you lose it. Banksy doesn't sell merchandise, so technically they're saying he's not using his trademark. So Banksy, in response to that, a greeting card company, because, you know, capitalism's moral. So a greeting card company wanted to just steal the man's trademark. They wanted to just say, let's just use his trademark to make money. The Banksy brand has value to a lot of people and a lot of fans. We're just going to steal it. That's what they decided to do. Because this guy doesn't participate in a capitalist society, or at least, I mean, technically he participates a little bit because we all do, but he participates as little as he can while still being able to sustain himself. They're saying, well, technically we're entitled to his trademark. Do you see how disgusting that is? And do they list the trading card company? Because if they do, let's see. I feel like this company should be named, because I personally will never buy a card from them. Not that I'm really in the business of greeting cards. Here, let's see if we can find it. Here, I'll Google it here. Greeting card company. All right, I'll just Google greeting card company Banksy. All right, so what I want is the name of the store. Let's see if The Guardian tells us. All right, gross domestic product. All right, a greeting card. Oh, so I guess they might not have released it. Okay, so here's his lawyer. Huh. Well, I hope that it looks like we don't know the name of the company, or at least I'm not able to find it here on the spot. But if we do, please leave it in the comment section. Please, you know, because that greeting card company deserves to be called out for that. And I hope that it yields a bunch of consequences for them. If I find out the name of that greeting company, I will never buy a greeting card from them ever again. I probably never did if they're a greeting company in the UK. I don't live over there. So, but I won't. I will continue doing my activity. Like, that's kind of funny. That is sort of funny. Like, it's like you do what you can. And, you know, you try to be a wise consumer and you do your best while also having, you know, you get it. Like when a lot of people are like, when McDonald's is doing something terrible once again, and people are like, now is the time to boycott McDonald's. And I'm like, all right, I will keep doing the same thing I've been doing for years. Yeah, okay. So I will act on that, but it won't change anything because I haven't gone there in years. I will keep doing exactly what I'm doing. I didn't know I was being an activist by not going to McDonald's, which part of the reason I don't go is my health. I don't want to eat that garbage because it's not even food. That's why whenever we're boycotting Burger King now, I'm like, okay, nothing will change for me. We're boycotting Taco Bell. All right. Yep. I've been doing this a long time. Do I get, are you passing out stickers or something? What do we get for this? I'm going to boycott this greeting card. But seriously, how gross is that to do by this greeting card company? And that's so cool. I like Banksy's response here. So hopefully we find out the name of that company. Tim, thanks for sharing that. That's a funny story. That's kind of cool news. It's bittersweet news, right? Because it's disgusting that a company can do this and that a company would. Who in that greeting card company sleeps easy at night? No, because someone decided to do that. You know what I mean? Like somebody in the marketing department decided to do that. They decided, hey, this guy's not using his trademark, which means we can take it from him. So we should do that because the brand that he built up through his own talent and his own work, we can steal that and confuse people. Somebody proposed that idea. Why do you want to be the good guy? I mean, Bill Hicks had a great bit about marketing and advertising, by the way. But why would you want to just be the bad guy? Just, hey, I have this really evil idea. Can we bring it up at the next board meeting? Of course. That's where we propose our evil ideas. Most of the evil ideas are born in marketing. And then you see other people that are, and again, I'm not trying to overgeneralize here because there are some people who are experts in marketing who use their powers for good. All right, I'm not going to overgeneralize the entire field, of course, because there are a lot of people who use their powers for good. This greeting card company sure as hell ain't one of them. So good on Banksy for fighting back in the way he's fighting back. Or she. We don't know Banksy's identity. I shouldn't have assumed. Banksy for them fighting back the way they're fighting back. I don't know. I think, do we at least know that Banksy's a guy, or do we not even know that? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in Banksy. I've seen exit through the gift shop. That's all I've seen. And I don't think, I don't buy that the actual Banksy was in there. I think that he was but as far as Banksy goes, I'm not an expert. A lot of people know a lot more than me. Anyway, but I think this is pretty cool. And what a ridiculous, man. Let's find out the name of that greeting company. Make sure we never buy anything from them. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your